Hi Taurus, it's Sloan Rhodes here with your spiritual guidance for the month of April 2020. I hope all of you Taurians are doing well. Today I'm going to be drawing from the Archangel Raphael deck, one card by Doreen Virtue, one card from the Numerology deck by Michelle Buchanan. And then to wrap up, we'll do one card from the After Tarot, just to see what we can expect kind of at the end of the day. The end of April. Let's go ahead and get started. This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I do have the life, purpose, career, and money readings coming up as well. I hope to be doing those tomorrow. And if you haven't listened to them yet, I do have a couple of new meditations up. They're available here on YouTube as well as on the audio podcast. There are links below. There's a calming meditation, a being meditation, and then my previously released guided meditation that you can find on the playlist as well here. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. Have faith, Taurus. Have faith. And diet is important here, under the deck. Beautiful harvest. All right. So, for Taurus, that is especially important because you're an earth sign, Taurus. Many Taurians love good food. Many are foodies. Many love to drink and just enjoy life, and also many of you are home and probably snacking a lot, like I am. I mean, I've probably gained 5 pounds. Anyway, so just during this particular month of April, Taurus, and of course always, but do your best to be aware of what you are ingesting, what you are putting into your body. Your body is a temple. Treat it as such as often as you can. If you have to have sweets or, junk food, that's perfect and exactly as it's meant to be. But if you feel that nudge to be a little healthier, try to have some fruits and vegetables and drink more water than you normally would. Even if you continue to munch, I would encourage you, Taurus, to drink a ton of water, more than you think you should. I know it's a pain because you have to go to the bathroom a lot, but really it's so important here. There's a lot of energy, not just for your own, health, but there's just a lot of energy moving right now upon the planet. And so when you drink, it's very cleansing, very detoxifying. Okay? All right, so the main card, though, here, Taurus, is have faith. The text of this card, Dear Jesus and Archangel Raphael, this is Doreen Virtue's cards. Thank you for boosting my faith so that I may trust in miracles. You can also just say, Dear Divine Oneness, whatever. Have faith. Everything is okay. It may not seem okay in the moment, but you're always being taken care of. You know that this is my message to you, always. And you know it to be true already. It already resonates on a deep level with you that you are taken care of. You are safe. You are secure. You are deeply loved always by the divine, by your guides and angels, by your more expanded sense of self, however you imagine it or play with it or work with it or know it to be. And so have faith, Taurus. This won't be forever, what's occurring right now. But remember, if you look at it, when we tend to think, even that statement, right? So, what's occurring right now? In our mind, we think, yesterday and in the future, and the coronavirus and the COVID-19 and the quarantines and the illnesses and the people passing in great numbers to the spirit side and all of this. That's what our mind tends to think of when I say right now. But right now means right now. In this moment, if you can connect, and you are an earth sign, it's more easy for you to drop into your body, Taurus, and say, yes, I'm here right now. And oftentimes, Taurians, as I mentioned, are very sensual by nature, so touching things, brings you very present. That's right now. And when you're peaceful and connected and feeling a sense of luxury or nurturing in the present moment, the more that you can stay in that moment of that feeling of it, Taurus, and you know this already, I'm just giving you this reminder, you can extend the moment, right? The moments of peace, moments of feeling cared for and nurtured tend to elongate. So our experience tends to be more peaceful for longer periods of time. Right? Have faith in yourself, in humanity, in the divine order of things. Have faith in this moment where you're feeling connected, the heart-centered connected energy that I'm feeling towards you. Perhaps you're feeling towards me and others and the planet Earth and the plants and the animals. It's all good. And the text of this Diet is Important card is, thank you for guiding me to make positive eating and drinking choices and for reducing or eliminating my cravings for unhealthy substances. Do your best. Okay, let me get one card from the numerology deck, Taurus. And I will say this too, because there's a sense of they're hauling the bounty somewhere, it looks like, in this big basket. Remember that you can help others. You know this, like, do other people need you to grocery shop for them? If you are a healthy individual and you're not, you don't have a compromised immune system, and you're at low risk, and it feels like it's right and true for you, maybe you can, when you're at the grocery store for yourself, pick up some things for an elderly neighbor, or you have a generous heart. You don't need me to remind you of this, but sometimes we can get caught up in our own world, so something to think about. This idea of bringing food to others. A lot of times when we are doing for others, it helps to take our mind off of our own worries. But always take care of yourself first, right? No good. You're not meant to sacrifice yourself for another here. But just trust yourself. What feels right and true for you, Taurus. And have faith in your intuitive understandings. Have faith in your feelings. Whatever you are feeling guided to do, have faith. Trust your intuition. Don't, try not to second guess yourself. If you're feeling like, I actually feel really good right now, and the mind, the ego comes in and says, no, you need to be stressed, you need to be worried. Trust the first feeling of peacefulness, that you're safe, you're okay right now. Or if you feel inspired to start a new project or a new diet, I hate the word diet, but a new healthy lifestyle. Trust in that. What am I guided to do? Perhaps you're guided to continue to eat a bunch of junk food in order to feel that sense of, ew, it doesn't feel good anymore, and then you make a more healthful choice, healthy choice. It's your game to play, Taurus. It's your it's all for you. Maybe take up some gardening. You can get some seeds delivered, a little bit of potting soil. You can garden. Sometimes that's very soothing. Rebirth and physical activity under the deck. So I feel like this, these go together. Just healthy living here. Get some exercise. Watch what you eat. It's an underlying energy for you during this time period. And we have, have faith as the central card for April. And we have rebirth, a new beginning. Sometimes it takes longer than you think it should. But remember, there's a divine order to things. And sometimes you're meant to learn those lessons around being present so that you don't feel like you're constantly waiting for something else to happen. Dropping into your body here, Taurus. Beautiful opportunity for you, especially as an earth sign. Connecting to the physicality here. The sensate nature of being human. That can bring you very present, noticing beauty, touching things, tasting things, slowing things down. Rather than just gobbling up those Fritos or those hot Cheetos, take a moment to really savor it. Tantalize it, Enjoy it, the moment. If you're going to eat a bunch of junk, do it slowly. Yeah, so you can become more aware of what it is you're doing. Slow things down just a little bit more. And when I say that, it doesn't mean you have to move slowly. It means bring more awareness to what you're doing. Sometimes we have to slow things down, but you may already be on your bed watching Netflix. So, it's about bringing some awareness and consciousness to it. What an interesting read for you, Taurus. I have some Taurus people in my life who I love dearly, so I'm thinking of them as well. This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So, if this isn't totally resonating with you, then you're welcome, of course, to watch your other videos or listen to your other recordings. All of my videos, I think you've heard me say before, are available in audio format, and there are links below. Okay, one more card so we can kind of look at the end of the day. At the end of April, bottom line, what are we kind of looking at? What can Taurus expect? Page of Pentacles. Yep, and there's the Seven of Pentacles. Well, by the end of the month, it looks like, this is an underlying energy of finally getting the harvest, So there's a very strong energy here on waiting for the harvest, the bounty to come in. The bounty is now. The bounty is in the process. The end result is the fruit, right? The actual physical bounty. But the bounteous nature of life is in the now. And here, at the end of April, it looks like it manifests into physical form here with something, a gift. Maybe you are gifting another, or someone is bringing you something. This idea of bringing the goods, giving something, gifting to another, being gifted to. Have faith, it's all working out. But there is this kind of slow energy with 16. I add it together for 7 with the rebirth, and we have the slow 7 of Pentacles here. The bounty is coming in physical form, but the bounteous nature is in the now, Taurus. Have faith in the now, that it's meant to be just as it is now for you. Doesn't mean that you're like loving every single second of it, but you can drop into the gaps between the stressful thoughts or the gaps between the boredom, and you can sense your way, feel your way into the bounty that's available in the stillness and the awareness. It's a journey. It's your journey. So feel your way through April. Be patient. Be loving. Be kind to your physical body. Get some exercise. There's so many. I love on YouTube, there's Yoga with Adriene. She's got some great yoga videos out. But there's all kinds of stuff available. But definitely get some fresh air as well. All right, Taurus, I love you very dearly, and I will see you next time.